There, it is Monday evening. It is the start of a new vlog. Today wasn't the most productive day in the world. I did some, record keeping and made a trip to the post office, and I think I only got one thing listed, which is really terrible. But I'll show you the one thing I got listed. It's pretty. It's this pretty, pretty Navajo mother of pearl ring. I like this because it has a really flat profile, so it doesn't stick up and run into everything. That's a problem I have sometimes with rings, is I hit them on everything because they stick up. So anyway, it's very pretty. Sterling silver, not signed, but it is silver, and I listed that for, I want to say, I think it was $45. It's a particularly nice one. And here is what I am packaging to ship off tomorrow. I have this Victorian style painted porcelain locket with the faux pearls from one of my regular customers. So much appreciated. And this is a Navajo sterling silver and coral ring. Oh, let's see, the locket was 28. This one is 38, I believe. And this is also a repeat customer. And then finally we have this just audacious looking embroidered Weeple style blouse. It's sheer and sequined and just a very exuberant, bright and cheerful shirt. And this was $24. Hi there, it is Tuesday evening, and I'm going to show you a few things that I got listed today and what I'm packing up to ship tomorrow. Okay, so we have this lovely Murano glass, cane glass or Millefiori paperweight. It is KB Studio. Says an original creation by KB, made in Italy. That I listed for $48. These Zuni needlepoint coral earrings. I found several very similar pair with this same card, so I feel very confident that the card belongs to the earrings. I listed those for $79. And then I was unpacking another box from the garage, and it had these giant Mexican pots, which are going to be way too big for me to sell because I just can't ship them. They're huge. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. But there's all these antique textiles used as packing material. So this goes this way, I think. This is a small little square, like a little table topper. Put it on the back of a chair, make a nice pillow. It's missing some of the fringe. Other than that, the condition is not bad. That I listed for $24. It's probably pretty old. And then this is another of a similar style. These are jacquard loomed, which means that they are machine loomed. I'll slip in a picture of this. This one is a bigger one. It's really pretty. It's got a lot of gold in it, but it has more like Renaissance type, not Renaissance, medieval type people playing instruments, peasants dancing, that sort of thing. And that one, I believe I listed that one for $48. I also finished this work of art. This assemblage piece. I've been working on this for a while. I got really bored with it and kind of put it aside, but then I finally got it finished today. It's just a interesting three-dimensional collage, and I haven't listed that yet, but that's going to be listed in my karenleabo shop, and I'm not sure what the price is going to be. $65, $75, something like that. It took so long.
So we bought a toaster oven because our little cheap toaster that we've had for many years finally died. So we bought a slightly less cheap but still pretty cheap toaster oven, and we are just heating up some leftover pizza. Leftover homemade pizza with garden bell peppers on it. Yay!
Yeah, it's smoking.
And it is smoking. But the instruction manual said it would do this the first couple of times you used it, and it was normal. I still find it kind of alarming. Maybe that's just steam coming out. I don't know.
Okay, so here's what I'm getting ready to package up to ship off tomorrow. We have this pair of Harrison Begay Native American silkscreen prints. These came from my sister-in-law, not the one of the textiles, but the other one, the one who has baskets and Native American jewelry and stuff like that. These are some kind of known images by this artist, and those were $47. And these are some Mexican silver earrings, really big ones. And these were $34. This is a piece that came with the carved jade. I'm not 100% this one was jade. All the others tested consistent with jade. This one was a little weird, and I think that it may be something like agate, but it kind of looks like jade, and it's cold like jade. It's really beautiful. Anyway, I sold this to one of my regular customers, and I put a pretty reasonable price on it because I wasn't sure it was jade, so it sold for $22. And then to the same person, not to a different customer, sorry, but another one of my regular customers, I sold these two zigzag stacking rings. They're chipped turquoise and sterling silver. And the two of them together, I gave her, since she bought both of them, I gave her a little discount, and they sold together for $43.20. And then she also bought, this is another little turquoise ring with the special little snakes stamped onto them. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that. Yeah, you can probably see that. There's a little snake on the side. I just love it. A little snake ring sold for $40. Then I sold, this is a prayer box amulet, Tibetan, probably Tibetan necklace with, I believe that stone is sodalite. It looks like silver, but it is a silver, like kind of a low-grade silver alloy, which some people call Tibetan silver, because it is commonly used in that part of the world. And that one sold for $48. And I believe that's it. Here is today's harvest. I think this is the most strawberries I've ever harvested in one day. That's going to be enough for my cereal tomorrow, which is good since I forgot to buy berries at the grocery store, and we're trying to only go to the store every 2 weeks. You have to be really disciplined. You have to really plan your meals and make sure you're getting everything you need. And we still run out of fresh things sometimes by the end of 2 weeks, but it's nice to have a little supplement from the garden, and these squashes have been absolutely delicious. Although, they seem to all mature at the same time. Hello, it is Wednesday evening, and I'm just going to show you what I listed today and the one item that I sold that I'm wrapping up to ship tomorrow. This ladyhead vase. This came from my mother-in-law's partner, Walt, but the condition is really not good enough to sell. It's got some chips and the paint is really worn off. So I am going to make art out of it. I'm going to make it into a mosaic. Okay, sorry. That was a little interruption. These cloisonne beads, I believe I listed these for $38. They're a really unusual color, this kind of mauve gray color. It's a 22-inch strand. And then this sterling silver 1940s brooch with the little rhinestones. It's signed Castle Cliff, and I listed that for 30. Oh gosh, I've forgotten already. 32? Is that right? Maybe 32. Okay, let me check real quick. 36. And then, oops, almost fell over. The last thing I listed is another one of these jacquard textiles. This one is, it's a little bit worn, so I listed that for 26. Still really cool though. I love the way these things look. I think get 2 or 3 of these, drape them over the back of a sofa. Great boho look. And this is the one item that I sold. It's Mexican silver modernist figural brooch of a man and a donkey. And what did I sell that for? Hold on, and I'll tell you. He sold for $45. And I forgot to mention that it is signed Orb, O-R-B, which is a fairly well-known maker. Definitely my best strawberry harvest ever. That's more than enough for one bowl of cereal. Isn't that exciting? My squash, not looking so good. Okay, I am going to show you what I am packaging up tonight to ship tomorrow. It is Thursday night, by the way, and this was not a good day for me. I was not feeling well again all day long. I was just not feeling well. I didn't get anything listed. This is one of those days, but I did have a few nice sales. Thank goodness for my lovely regular customer who's also a YouTuber. You know who you are. Thank you so much. She bought 4 items from me. She bought this Hobey set of a mesh silvertone brooch and a modernist flower, and then it has the matching clip-on earrings, and that set sold for $24. And then she bought these kind of mauve colored cloisonne beads, which I just listed those yesterday, and I don't think I showed them to you. I just got those listed, and those sold for $38. And then this is a Wilcox. It is sterling silver vermeil with little pink stones, and I listed it with these kind of earrings that kind of sort of match. They're not really a set, but they go okay together. That set sold for $28. And then lastly, she bought this little sterling silver amber studs and a little pendant necklace that, again, I kind of put them together as a set, and that sold for $24. And then the last thing I sold to a different person is this sterling silver St. Christopher medal. It's a really pretty one. It's got this kind of lacy look to it. That sold for $54. So, fireworks are illegal in my town. Can you tell? Unbelievable. And we've been listening to this, or some version of it, every night from dark until like 2 in the morning for weeks. People in this city are absolutely mad for fireworks. And I guess with people being in lockdown and nothing else to do, this is their main source of entertainment. Some of these fireworks sound like cannon fire. It's absolutely ridiculous. But I can even smell them. And the fun continues. just amazing how many people completely disregard the law. It's just crazy. But hey, at least I get a fireworks show. They canceled the big one at the beach this year, and then we normally go to our friend's lake house, but we're not doing that either, so. Pretty ones over there. There were some real close ones going off over here just a second ago, but now they've stopped. I mean, they gotta be like right close by, a block away maybe. Here we are off on another adventure. We're going on another picnic, this time to the, oh dear, I've forgotten the name of the wetlands. It's another wetlands. Well, we never actually made it to the first wetlands. We got sidelined and ended up in the wrong place. But anyway, so this one is a little bit of a drive, like, I don't know how long, 15 minutes, 20 minutes? Not terribly far. So we'll see how it works out. So this is the trail into the Los Domingos Gap wetlands. Oh, there goes a train. So far not the most attractive place I've ever seen, but maybe it gets better.
Sagebrush and other coastal sage scrub plants.
So this is kind of cool. This is where the trail leads, and it shows all the critters we can see. But where are we going to sit to have our picnic? There's a cormorant. Okay, so it is Sunday night, and these are all the goodies that I'm getting ready to pack up. The lighting in here is just terrible. I'm so sorry. But I have 10 orders and I think 11 or 12 different items. So I'll just show them to you real quick. We have these antique carved relief panels from Japan. These were probably the doors of a little cabinet or something, and those sold for $73. And I have this little wooden stamp box, and it's got reproductions of canceled stamps on it as a decoration. That sold for $24. I have a Weiss. I'm sorry, everything's all yellow. Looks terrible, this lighting. This is a pink rhinestone brooch by Weiss, and that sold for $58. And this is a abalone and sterling silver bar pin. It's old. Does this one have a C? Yeah, this one has a C clasp. So this is an old one. Let's see, that bar pin sold for $29. We have this tiny little sterling silver and turquoise rose ring, and that sold for $19. And this is a Navajo mother of pearl and sterling silver ring. And that sold for $40. And this is one of my favorite pieces. This is like a charm bracelet, and the charms are made out of these seeds and seed pod looking things. It's very, oh, it's just neat. I love the colors and the textures of it. That seed bracelet sold for $55. And to the same person, I also sold, dang it, where'd it go? I had it here a minute ago. Okay, I'll have to find it. Then this is a sterling silver mother of pearl and onyx bracelet. And that sold for $39. This is another one of my favorite pieces. This is a very, very chunky bead necklace that I think probably is from Africa. But it's really, really beautiful. It's got all kinds of different beads on it. Let's see, that sold for $45. And then sadly, this necklace sold, but when I took it out of inventory, it was broken. I don't know how that happened. It's just been sitting by itself in inventory with nobody touching it. But anyway, I will have to, I'm not sure exactly how long it's going to take me to get this put back together. So I will contact the buyer and refund her money and then tell her that I'll notify her when it's repaired and back on the market and give her a chance to buy it if she wants to. I feel terrible. I don't know how this happened. It's very annoying. I hate not being able to complete a sale. Okay, I believe that's everything. And this is also the end. Oh, no, please don't jump up here, Muffin. Don't jump up here. This is also the end of my weekly vlog. Thank you for sticking with me. And I'll be back next time with a new one. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel. Share, comment, and have a great week and stay safe.